VideoNow? More like video wow, as in wow, look at the size of that screen. To think that 10 years ago, this was considered convenient. Really? Look at the size of that screen. And it's in black and white. Why would anyone want to buy this? Well, I was suckered into. Do I even need to explain why this product sucks today? But at the time, it was somewhat revolutionary. With laptops and DVD both emerging into the market, along came a device which could play TV shows on the go. Because laptops didn't have the battery power to play a DVD for long hours on the go. And what, you're not gonna give your kid a laptop on a trip? And DVD was excellent, but portable DVD players weren't quite popular yet. So of course, every kid begged their parents for one once they saw the commercial for it. My sister got one, and I just had to get one for myself, and I finally did, and it was so worth it. Well, I thought it was worth it. Until I learned how much it sucked later on. I mean, let's take a look at it. VideoNow was created by Hasbro. Okay, not really Hasbro, but Tiger Electronics. But, you know, Hasbro owns Tiger Electronics, so it counts. Hasbro is that little blue logo you see on a lot of your old toys, like Battleship and Transformers, which both have had movies. Just imagine if VideoNow had a movie. I mean, just imagine the movie for a second. The VideoNows would be controlling children's minds and warping them into different dimensions. And Liam Neeson would be the evil programmer, and I'm getting ahead of myself. So this thing has a little disc tray. It's got some buttons on the top, and you just open the disc tray, you put in the disc, you shut the case, and you turn the power on, and you wait for the little clock thing to finish up. Once it powers on, then you just follow the on-screen instructions it gives you. Now, as I said already, all the episodes are in black and white and on a tiny screen. Another thing that I should add is that it's exclusively Nickelodeon stuff. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes there was other things like Hilary Duff or Star Wars stuff. There would never be movies or Disney, so don't expect that. If you wanted a movie to play on this, it would require several mini DVDs to separate the whole movie on. Imagine The Lord of the Rings. It would take like 30 discs to fit just one movie on. Every VideoNow came with a disc. On this disc had a famous episode of SpongeBob on it. It was called Bang Geeks. Now, when everyone got one of these things, they learned that entire episode by memory. I think the only reason it's a famous episode is because of VideoNow. I mean, just watch. The episode begins with Squidward playing clarinet. Then the doorbell rings. He goes to open the door and it's the doctor. He says, "Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street and we understand you have a dying animal on the premises." Then he angrily shuts the door on them. Then he goes to the phone, which is ringing. He answers and he says, "Hello! You've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start at the..." Then he finds out it was Squilliam who called him. Then Squilliam says, "Sounds like you have a dying animal to attend to, old chum." See? What happened was, parents forgot to buy more discs for this thing, so everybody got stuck with that one episode and they watched it over and over and over again until they memorized the entire thing. That's the reason this thing didn't last that long, because it was so hard to find the discs unless you got lucky and found one at the store. I have 2 of these discs, and one of them has a different narrator from the other. The other narrator sounds younger and more hip.
You can accessorize your VideoNow player with a special VideoNow light, cool gear like VideoNow headphones, and a carrying case.
VideoNow is the best portable mini video disc player ever.
It's really cool.
Because this product needed more hip, so we decided to add a little more hip. And what do you know? The product got a little more hip. This product got so hip, you might even break a hip. You hip-o. Another gripe I have about this mechanism is that there's no fast forward. Now granted, it's only 20-minute episodes, but come on, Tiger. I just want to get back to the exact scene I was earlier. I don't want to rewatch a ton of the episode if I return to the disc on a later day. And if you're not paying attention, you might accidentally hit the button, then you are pretty much forced to start from the beginning again. But you know, this makeshift was pretty cool during its time, and it's nice to hold on to as a novelty. But shortly after, the portable DVD player came out, which allowed use of any DVD you own, plus there was a huge selection at the video store. It was open to anything you could find! Unlike the specifically made VideoNow discs, which were hard to find. And this was before Amazon and eBay were really popular, so you couldn't buy them from either of those retailers either. I'm complaining that VideoNow didn't have many discs, but that doesn't mean I had a scarcity. I had the Wild Thornberrys, Fairly Odd Parents, another SpongeBob episode, Jimmy Neutron, and Hilary Duff. I think that's my sister's. Yeah, Hilary Duff. You know, she was every girl's role model back in the day, kinda like how Miley Cyrus is a role model today. She could have her own VideoNow disc. You could call it From Workin' to Twerkin', a 5-step process on how to quit your job and get twerkin' into your life. Yeah, this joke's going nowhere. Then you had these accessories, a case to protect it, I guess, and to hold the mini DVDs you've collected. And a light. Oh, that's another problem. There was no backlight, so pretty much if you didn't have a perfect spot in the car due to sunlight glare, or if it was nighttime, you were screwed. Even if the environment was perfect, you still could barely see what's going on. So this light was made, and it's not much of an improvement. It just makes a little white patch in the middle of the tiny screen. Yeah, this thing is Grapatoga. What's Grapatoga? I don't really know. You know, I get nervous when I'm on the spot and I start making up words and... Hey, what's that in your hand? An iPod? That stuff is too funky for me. I have this awesome thing called VideoNow. Yeah, check it out. Volume knob, contrast knob, and a headphone jack. You can even buy specially made headphones. It has a pretty cool disc tray, unlike your iPod that uses digital files. Digital files? How ridiculous! Do you really think digital movies will go anywhere? Come on, VideoNow is now. It is the future. Digital movies. What a ridiculous thing. No, seriously. Why would I want something that's as inconvenient as those? I need a special device that is approved to play my file, plus I might even need fast internet. How about this? How about just buying the plain old disc that can play on any DVD player, any laptop, any game device? No fast internet, no file needed, no file approval, no buying extra this or extra that. Just a plain old good movie on a plain old good disc. But that's pretty much the VideoNow in a nutshell. Just an obscure little product that didn't last long. It required batteries, so it died a lot. I'm kinda glad we have iPhones now, but still, it's much better just to watch the movie on a laptop when on the go. Of course, a year later, there was a sequel called the VideoNow Color, which my theory is they already had that finished, but they decided to release a black and white one to trick all the consumers into buying it, and then they would buy the VideoNow Color a year later because obviously that was the better product. What a scheme! Then they had the VideoNow Junior, the VideoNow XP, which had gameplay functions, the VideoNow Color FX, the VideoNow Camera, and of course the Video After. I'm just waiting for the next VideoNow, Video Future 3D, then the Video Future 3D 3.1 Section 64 and 1/5, which would basically be a video player in the brain, and you insert the disc in your head. Ow. But when portable DVD players became more affordable, these VideoNows pretty much faded into obscurity. And pretty much the only good use for them nowadays is to play frisbee with the discs. But still, it's a really cool invention, so if you've never seen one, I'd say go check it out.
With VideoNow Color FX, you can watch whatever you want.
Wherever you want.
There's cartoons,
TV shows,
and music videos.
cool discs like Jimmy Neutron,
Drake and Josh,
Usher,
Allie and AJ, Black Eyed Peas,
and Jesse McCartney.
And when you're on the go, Video Now is on the go with you.
We'll take you backstage to catch behind-the-scenes celebrity footage that's only available on Video Now.
Video Now is your backstage pass.
Players and discs sold separately.